Patriots, let me get serious. I've got work to do. I can tell you now, we will never learn anything from the DA. Nothing. There is nothing to learn from the DA except not to be like the DA. That's the lesson that you must know. The only thing you must learn from the DA is not to be like them. That's the only thing you must learn from the DA is not to be like them. They only care about white people. That's the truth. And rich black people that lives in the suburbs. I also stay in the suburbs, so they only care about us for service delivery. Go and look at the service delivery in the areas where they govern, where black people live. Go look at Langa, go look at Guguletu, go look at Menenberg, go see how our children don't have jobs in the Western Cape. For 30 years, they couldn't stop the shooting. Yo, don't make me start, eh? Don't make me start. So the only thing you must learn from the DA is not to be like them. That's the only thing that PA members must learn from the DA is not to be like them.
Habari ma Africa, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama Mckenzie. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you to Gayton Mckenzie for saying what he said. I think it's very important that we must never forget that the DA is a racist political party. It only looks after the elite whites and the elite blacks. That's what the DA does. Wherever it governs, that's the people that they look after. All the municipalities that you can point that are doing great in the books of the Auditor General, if you just go just outside those municipalities or just around the street and you go to the conditions where our Africans people stay, where the colored people stay, you will understand that there's nothing that the DA can do for us as African people. They have proven multiple times with the black leadership that they had that they will backstab them, that if the white the white electorate does not favor them, they will take them out. Musimai is the biggest coconut you can find in South Africa, the best one in fact. And they still got rid of Musimai. So for me, what Cyril Ramaphosa said, it was number one, it was heartbreaking to hear that from an ANC president. It was not surprising to hear it from Cyril Ramaphosa, but for me, it is the highest level of decampaigning, and it confirms what I've been saying for the past, I think, since the elections of 2024, after the results came that Cyril Ramaphosa has dropped the ANC by 17%. I said Cyril Ramaphosa will not finish 2026 as the president of the ANC. So this confirms that is edging that much closer, that Cyril Ramaphosa will eventually resign as the president of the ANC and allow Fikile Mbalula or even Paul Mashatile to go into the 2026 as the face of the campaign, and the ANC will do terrible next year. Because remember, the DA has taken this, what Cyril has said, and has already launched the campaign of elections for the municipal elections. So we are not going to hear the end of this from the DA. They are not going to end. Even if I was in the DA, of course, I will be pushing for this. So it's only politicking. That's what they're going to do. So if someone like Gayton Mckenzie can have the common sense to tell the people to say, the only thing you need to learn from the DA is not to be like the DA. Don't be racist. You understand? If Gayton can get it, the biggest supporter of Cyril Ramaphosa in the GNU, if he can get it, I don't know what's wrong with Cyril Ramaphosa. You can't continue to defend rubbish. And the ANC is coming out trying to defend this. Fikile Mbalula is going to come with bombastic words and is going to razzmatazz you guys, and we'll make a video about him. He's a loser anyway, Fikile Mbalula. We don't take Fikile Mbalula serious. Even the ANC, when I speak to the people of the ANC, they don't take Fikile Mbalula serious. They see him as a clown. And he doesn't know that he's the ice boys of Cyril Ramaphosa. And his time is coming also, Fikile Mbalula. His time is coming, Fikile Mbalula. There's other people that, because other parties will not accept them, rather than leaving the party of the ANC and allowing the next generation to build the party, they would rather kill the party and die with it. It's not that they are dying with it because they've got a choice. They are dying with the ANC because they don't have a choice. They don't have another home. They are too lazy to start their own political party and everything. So, yeah, thank you so much to Gayton Mckenzie for saying what he says. Really, I respect, you know, the way Gayton Mckenzie was kissing up to Cyril Ramaphosa. I didn't think he would have the guts to say this. But for him to say this, it looks good for the PA, because the PA is the main competitor of the what do you call that party? The Democratic Alliance in the Western Cape. The Democratic Alliance is, I think, it's at 54% in the Western Cape. They are losing the Western Cape, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that the DA is winning the Western Cape with a high number. In fact, I would say for the people in the Western Cape, vote for the PA. Yeah, you heard it here on King Said So. Vote for the PA. The PA is the party that will take power away from the Democratic Alliance in the Western Cape. It's a fact. When you look at the numbers, it's a fact. It's just that I stay in the Northern Cape, so I can't vote PA. But if you are in the Western Cape, vote PA, man. Yes, I know you have to take your vote to EFF and take your vote to MK and all of those things. But those parties are so small and so almost insignificant in the Western Cape that they might keep the Democratic Alliance still in power there. Okay, so I didn't want to make this video about what Cyril Ramaphosa did, but I'm still disturbed till today. I'm still disturbed. Anyways, there are some factions that are happening in the PA. That's why Gayton Mckenzie had to remove some leaders, and he says, listen, this is not going to happen, or you guys are fighting in the PA. And I want us to listen to what he says, ladies and gentlemen.
And secondly, when you are a youth league leader in the province, if you are from the youth league or the women's league or the veterans league, you are still under the provincial chair. You can't work against your provincial chair. Your provincial chair is like the press for the province. Your provincial chair run the province. Whether you youth league, whether you women's league, you are under the provincial chair. If you live in that province, you are under the provincial chair. When you are a youth league president or women's league president, you report to the Secretary General of the party and the Deputy Secretary General of the party. That's the engine of the party. The Secretary General and the Deputy Secretary General report to the NEC. The engine of the party is the Secretariat. So when we announce you as a youth league leader or a provincial leader or this leader, that doesn't mean you're now on your own. You can go do what you like. You must respect the provincial chair. Because the provincial chairs are going to sit now on the NEC.
Okay, I think this is the part where I give the PA a little bit of advice, because Gayton in this live, if you are watching the live, he's very concerned with the growth of the PA in Limpopo, in Free State, in Mpumalanga, where they've got absolutely no councillor, not even one. I think they've got 3 in KZN, and he's not happy with that. He says we can do more as the PA, and they're struggling in other provinces as well. And he says the factions of people, when they get powers, they use the powers to abuse other PA members, and to stamp authority of you know how power does to people. It corrupts many people, because there are some people that are leading some political parties, not specifically the PA, are not even respected in their household. For me, one of the greatest judgment of what a good leader is, I would want to see their family. What does their family think about this person? What does their community think about this person? You cannot be the drunkard. Everybody knows that you are the biggest drunkard, or the biggest womanizer, or the biggest prostitute in your neighborhood, and then we want to put you in a political office where you have to have morals and whatever. You are going to chop money. Let's be honest. So in the PA, it's a colored home. They can say whatever they want in the PA and say, hey, we welcome everyone and everything. I will talk about the leadership that they announced. They are what you call, they are provincial leaders. They announced a new structure for provincial leaders. I'll talk about it now. But it's a place where colored find let me say closure of identity, to say, okay, we are all together here. But the problem is that they are also fighting amongst each other, and that is what is killing the Patriotic Alliance, and is, let me say, not killing, hindering the growth of the Patriotic Alliance. And also, if colored people are fighting each other, how much more difficult is it for a black person to come in? If you see their structure nationally, you can see that black people are, and black, white, and in Indian are put in as coloring. They are put in just to buy face. They will put a chairperson as a colored, and say maybe the deputy is a black person, and things like that. I don't think in all the provinces where there is a color domination, there is a black leader there. There's a deputy secretary general, deputy chaplain, whatever, and all of those things. Actually, I'll post the entire video of Gayton speaking about the leadership of the PA. So they are fighting amongst each other. And also because it's a political party based on race. When you look at the number of colored people in South Africa, where are they now? 12% or something like that. 10 to 15%. You will be limited to that. That will always cap the growth of the party. So once the Patriotic Alliance start understanding that we don't want to only participate in politics, meaning being in municipals and whatever, we want to lead this country, they have to then think about how they can bring confidence in the black vote. It's very important that the PA will do that. Is Gayton the right person? Maybe not, but maybe there's someone they can bring in the future. You'll never know. You'll never know who will join the Patriotic Alliance. You might find me in the Patriotic Alliance in the future. I'm just making an example. But you might find that in the future some a respected black politician might be there, and he is the one that can pull the black vote into the Patriotic Alliance. So yeah, for them not having one councillor there in Mpumalanga shows you that there's still a lot of work to do in the PA. The 2026 local election, municipal elections is coming, so they need to work, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me address the issue of Kenny Kunene and Liam JACOBS. Liam JACOBS has been appointed as the youth leader. This is what I said. If you go to the first video I appointed when he came in the PA, this is what I said. Listen to this.
I'm going to repeat that. The Youth League President is Liam JACOBS. The Deputy President is Leanne Adams. The Secretary General is Sakile Hlatwalo. The Deputy Secretary is Kisha Brown. The Treasurer is Jody Peterson. The Deputy Treasurer is Kira von Leiters. The organizer is Kabelo Pizzo. And religious is Deshaun Gelderbloem. Now, Patriots, we're removing Liam as the candidate for Tshwane, because he's also our new candidate for the Cape Metro in the place of Ratika, our mayoral candidate. For now we're playing chess, not checkers, chess. Our mayoral candidate for Cape Metro is Liam JACOBS. Congratulations. You've got big shoes to fill. Ratika is there. She'll tell you the work. She'll do a handover to you. We have a whole plan. We will soon announce all the other positions. We'll also announce the new mayoral candidate in Tshwane. We are moving now. The DSG will connect with all of you, and she will then put up a Zoom call where you will get the line of march.
Okay, so let me start with Kenny Kunene. Kenny Kunene, the investigation is going to end today. The secretary or someone from the lawyers team of the PA will be announcing when the conclusion will come of that investigation they had against him. There were some rumors that were flying around that Kenny Kunene will be arrested and whatever, but I did not see that making the day, reaching the light of day. That's why I never reported on it. So it looks like they want Kenny Kunene is going to be the Johannesburg Metro mayoral candidate. So it looks like if Gayton is saying that about Kenny, it means the prelim, or let me say the pre-report of the investigation is finding no wrongs with Kenny Kunene. So Kenny Kunene will be back. A lot of noise will be made when he comes back. You better believe that. So yeah, that's what is going to happen there. So let's wait for that report to come. Then we'll make a video. Liam JACOBS has been taken out of council in Johannesburg. The reason is not good. Just say we are taking this guy out of council and we are putting him into a bigger role. Don't say the DA is intimidated by him. That's neither here or there. If the DA is intimidated by him, then that's the reason why he must be there. But anyways, congratulations to Liam JACOBS. I said it in the beginning, guys. I said Liam JACOBS should be there to revive the youth league of the Patriotic Alliance. Political parties without youth leagues, they can't survive. So Liam JACOBS, I think how old is he? 23, 24 years old. He's right there in the middle where he can relate to the older generation, meaning the 30 to 35 age group, and also still play around with the young ones from 16 years to 23 to 21 years. So I think it's a good decision that the PA has done. I like it. I like Liam JACOBS as the youth leader for the national youth leader. And like I said, their structure is just, colored, maybe a black person there and 20. So but what can you say? Sometimes you can't blame them. I'm sure that's the people that are available and making participating in the politics. So that's it. If you are a young politician and you are black and you want to propel yourself fast in politics, run to the PA. The quality you are going to compete with is not the same with the EFF and the MK and whatever. There you will not get any recognition. So when you're a politician, you have to make decisions that are very sound in terms of how you maneuver yourself up into politics. As Bonginkosi Kanyile was one of those people who took that advice, and he was running nicely with the PA up until the MK political party came. So tell me, what do you think about the Youth League? Liam Jacobs, the leader of the Youth League. And okay, here's my advice to Liam Jacobs. I said it when he was running around with the what do you call that podcast? Open chat podcast or something like that. When he was running around, I said, Liam, find your signature in politics. Julius Malema has got a signature in politics. Kenny Kunene has got a brand name in politics. Gayton Mckenzie has got a signature in politics. You've got Dr. Mbuyisani Ndlozi has got a signature, and there's Aguna Mahem that he might be joining in my way. We'll talk about that on another video. And Jacob Zuma, Panyaza, everyone has got a signature that they are trying to establish their own identity in politics. What I have found that the DA did with Liam Jacobs, they just made him an ice boy. Go and attack those people. Go and attack those people. Liam, you are getting in an age now where you are going to start thinking about children, marriage, being a role model to a lot of colored children. So you have to then stand up for yourself and say, this is the type of politician I want to be as Liam Jacobs. And I want the colored children to say, when they look at me, because Liam doesn't have that gangster feel, if you know what I'm saying. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy, multilingual guy. He's a cool guy, and I think if he can play his politics perfectly, even envisioning that 20 years from now, 20, because he's very young. He's 24 years old. 20 years, 15 years from now, 30 years from now, when I'm 40 something years old or early in my 50s, I might be the Patriotic Alliance president. So you must think that far when you are Liam Jacobs, because being the leader of the Youth League is a big thing. It's a big thing. So he has to make sure that he steps into those big shoes and fulfills what is rightful for the party and also for him. So Liam Jacobs, sit down with yourself. Go to people to advise you. You don't have to be advised only by the PA people. Listen to other people like Mckenzie, so who are advising you. Find your identity in politics and run with it, my brother. Don't be when other people are angry at something and you are not, because you want to make other people happy, then you attack the thing. When you attack the DA, let it be authentic. When you attack the MK, let it be authentic. And I'm not saying you must attack them. I'm just saying, don't be sent all the time. All the time they're sending you because you must be the mouthpiece of the Youth League of the PA, because that's what Youth League leaders have been made to be in South Africa. They are made to disrespect even the mother body of the party. I know you won't do that with Gayton, because Gayton appoints you, you're not elected. But be disrespectful to other leaders. Don't even look at the age. Attack other leaders, politicians from other political parties without, without, you guys understand what I'm trying to say to Liam. If you do, go in the comment section and type it nicely for me. Let me not go deeper, because I think me and Leon we're going to meet. He knows, Leon, why is your and I think I believe in you if you can change the way you do politics. The PA is not the DA. It's two different things. Those things are water and oil. So find a new style of politics and run with it. Okay, so that's the news of the PA. Oh, how refreshing is it a little bit not to talk about other political parties, but I mentioned them, all of them, EFF, MK, and everything. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your, where are we now? Wednesday. The week is flying, eh? It's already Wednesday. Enjoy your day, and thank you so much for everyone who has donated to the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Yesterday was one of our media personnel's birthday party, Sister Sue, and thank you so much. We're wishing her a happy belated birthday, and I hope that she enjoyed her day. And I said to her, I thank your family to share you with us. Is really special. You want to see a video, Yaga Sister Sue, go to the Paseta YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe there. There's only 300 subscribers in Paseta YouTube channel. That is an error we must fix. Paseta is a fast growing movement, and you need to climb on that bus quickly and click the subscribe button on the YouTube channel and all the other places. You can click the subscribe button on TikTok, you can click the subscribe button on Instagram, you can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on X. Make sure that you support us. You can follow Paseta Namibia on Facebook. Make sure that you support the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture, and let's liberate our children, the next generation, via the education industry. Until we meet again, please don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.